Yes, people. Welcome to Never a Foul. It's your boy Cass, the host, and I'm about to do the most. I tell you that for free. And who better than having Dowd and Deji? We've also got, I think we got Dennis on the way. I think we got Monts on the way. We got Brands, the City fan, on the way. And yeah, man, we was running it up. I'm not gonna lie to you lot. I thought Arsenal got robbed, and I forgot the whole thing about Gabriel. So who's got robbed? It's a question. Who's going to have the whole smoke today? Because that was Chesty on Saturday. Obviously, I think rightfully so, you was able to be Chesty. Deji was trying to tell everyone all along. You know, Mont's trying to tell everyone all along. I said earlier myself, I ain't going to cap. Yeah, I said a draw is a horrible result. Horrible result. I don't know what you're thinking, Deji, but Allianz is looking kind of long.
It is. Yeah. Big up to you, big up Dowd, big up Cass. Look, the Alliance is looking long for a number of reasons. For me, first and foremost, it looked like Easter started, innit? We thought it was going to start at the beginning of April. It looks like Arsenal waited a couple of weeks for it to kick in, for us to show their true colours. Because Bayern Munich have been dusty. I mean, they lost 3-2 to that Hidium team or whatever on the weekend. They were 2-0 up and got slapped up. And today, let's be real. Arsenal were rattled today. They could have got slapped up. Now, for me, I think the worrying thing for Arsenal fans is the fact that Arsenal looked extremely desperate. Dowd, you know for a fact, my brother, that penalty that wasn't a penalty, that should have been a penalty, is VAR showing you guys love. Because really and truly, there is no reason why the ref didn't give it. But I can tell you why the ref didn't give it. He's like, I don't want to spoil the game. I don't want this to be the issue. I don't want this to be the decider. So he allowed you guys today. But for me, what made me laugh was how desperate WizKid was on the pitch. WizKid. I had my doubts about WizKid when he didn't turn up for the England friendlies.
Who's WizKid?
WizKid is AKA Starboy, AKA Saka. WizKid, yeah? This brother
my God.
didn't turn up for England because he had an injury. But all of a sudden, though, he was available for his Premier League game later that week. That penalty that he tried to get, and he was pretending to be mad. Like, don't start shouting at the ref like you're going to do the ref something. What I don't like is people talking crap. This brother kicks Neuer and then is vexed that he didn't get a pen. I don't understand this. For me, that is desperation. And for me, it's an indication that the Arsenal players are already feeling the pressure after week 1 of the final countdown. The final countdown. And WizKid is trying to do this little diving thing. I don't know how you kick a player and then you get vexed at the ref. Dowd, I respect you, bro. Off stream, me and you are bros. Yeah. If somehow today you come out with some rubbish that was a pen, I am coming for you and I will take your head off, bro. I swear down. Please be objective. Please be honest. You can just take it as, you know what, it's an L. It was an unfortunate incident and he will learn from it. If you can come with that kind of chest, with that humility, respect to you. If you start lying, woe onto you and it's war.
Okay. Yeah. You've come with some great points there at the beginning. Then you started drifting off again with the Arsenal agenda yet again. This game, first 15, 20 minutes, we were cooking Bayern. Absolutely cooking them. They didn't know where to look. They didn't know who to press. The first 20 minutes, Saka, you talk about where was Saka. Bottom corner, the way he bended that shot, Neuer had no chance. we thought, yeah, we are turning up today. We are turning up. And then Benny Blanco, my right back, one-on-one. You've got the whole goal. Aim it for any corner, left, right, anywhere except for the middle where the goalkeeper is. No composure. Just smacks it. Just hits the ball straight at Neuer. If that goes to 2-0, for me, the tie is over. Because we can just sit then. We can just sit and we can just hit them on the counter attack because they'll be desperate to get a goal. And then what do? We carry on playing the same way. And that front four, that Bayern Munich front four, is absolutely unreal. Musiala, Pain. That front four, how are they 16 points behind?
They could have ended you as well in the first half an hour or so. Was it half an hour, like 40 minutes? They could have ended you in the first half. Sane should have done better in his one-on-one as well.
Sane, I think that's one of the main reasons why Man City sold Sane. His end product. He is so good overall package except for end product. In the box, he's finishing, his final decisions, it's not at the level that it should be at. But going back to it, we gave Bayern 2 goals. The first goal, what are we doing? Why is the goalkeeper on the halfway line? Someone please explain that. Why is David Raya on the halfway line? Then Gabriel starts panicking because he's got David Raya next to him. He can't give it back to him. I don't think it's his fault though. That was Kivior's, man. Man's scouting around himself. He should have been a lot wider. If not, he should have been more alert. No, but that's Raya, Gabriel, Kivior had an absolute stinker. He was getting cooked. Thank God he got cooked off at halftime. For me, that back four, Ben White played okay defensively. Saliba, Gabriel, and Kivior had an absolute stinker today defensively. And they've been some of our most consistent defenders. But it just shows European football is so different to Premier League football. You have to be wiser. You have to be a bit more, streetwise. And that's something that I still haven't learned these defenders. So that first goal that we conceded, that first goal we conceded comes out of nowhere and then Bayern back in the game. And what do we carry on doing? Playing a high line. And then Sané's got another one-on-one. How is he free? The two centre-backs are so high up where Sané's got a free run. Harry Kane can just drop in, do an overlap, a through ball to Sané. Easy. He should have buried that Sané to make it 2-1. And then obviously the penalty. Saliba just had that moment. I thought, I wouldn't say
you dominated in the first 20. I think the first 7-ish minutes, they were all over you, man. They were all over you. For the first 7. Anyway.
They didn't have a shot on target against us in the first 15 minutes.
No, but they were all over you, innit? I wouldn't say dominated, though. Dominated can mean...
But for me, we were having all the best chances. Chances. And if we had buried that second goal, for me, that Ben White's crucial goal. But yeah, going back to the second half, when Gnabry went off, when Leroy Sané went off, Gnabry's got hamstring. He's missing the second leg. He's gone for a few weeks.
Who is? Sané.
Gnabry.
Yeah, Gnabry's done.
Gnabry's done. Yeah, Tuchel could come out and say his hamstring's gone. He's not going to come back in 7 days.
The thing is, he's an idiot. Why did he not bring off Gnabry instead of Sané? That was perfect when Sané was the best attacker.
Alphonso Davies out for the second leg. So that left-hand side, who are they going to play? Kingsley Coman and
Guerrero. Mazraoui, maybe. I can't lie yet, Dawood, yeah. I'm not going to cap you. I've been waiting a long time for this. You, man, are not ready, fam, at all. I don't care if they don't have a left-hand side. They didn't have no fans today. Yeah. They didn't even have Kim Min-jae today. There was a kind of a couple man missing, really. And I'm thinking, like, bro, like, where's Nathan Tell even? He didn't even get on the pitch.
You see that.
You man are nervous wrecks in the Champions League. You are more nervous than a flipping cringy pervert in a bush. Like, honestly, it was. You know what I'm saying? It's like Flanders from Simpsons, fam. It's nuts, fam. Because I'm just thinking, like, bro, Erdegaard was playing like he's never been in a Champions League before. He was
you have to be good. Odegaard's our best player today.
Martin Tryhard, fam. No, he wasn't your best player. There's no way he was your best player.
I think for me, the disappointing thing from Arsenal's performance is that, let's be real, this Bayern Munich team this season has been royally dusty. Dusty.
Quality. That's the thing.
And the reason why you're coming out with that is because you, man, didn't step up. We should not be talking about Bayern Munich because they've been rubbish. They're getting slapped by any team in their league right about now. Yeah. The truth of the matter is, Bayern Munich came out and they belittled you guys. They showed you, man, pepper today. You, man, were in 6s and 7s. You didn't know your left from your right, and you were fortunate enough to walk away with a draw. I expected Arsenal to slap up Bayern Munich and get to the final. And I have to say, I'm disappointed. You let us all down. What is all this bluster? Taking your bum. We're in the Champions League. We're in the Prem. And a Bayern Munich that's lost their last 2 games in their league. Mentally, if you've kicked ball and you've lost 2 games in a row, you're unsure of yourself. That's what it means. The 3rd game, you want to do something, but you're unsure. So you're second guessing yourself. And that's what that first 15 minutes was, Daoud. They were second guessing. They were like, rah, the Premier League leaders. Oh, we're at their gaff. They're going to slap us up. And then they realized, this is light work. You know, get out my face. Kane was saucing. Gnabry was saucing. Sane was saucing. Honestly, watching the game, you'd think Bayern Munich had already won the Bundesliga.
I can't lie. If that was City playing that Bayern team, today, oh my flipping word. Brand, you obviously, I don't think you watched the game in it, and I know why you're quiet right now. But all you can do is laugh, right? Because that's what it is, isn't it? Oh, we got a special guest before Mons comes in. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. You wanted to be tagged in. You got tagged.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, Daoud.
Oh, Daoud. How are we, brother?
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak and everything. You get me? But you know what I mean? All I'm gonna say is, brother.
Did we lose today? Did we lose today?
Yeah, you basically did, mate. Yeah, because the referee, has told them that they should have had a penalty. Yeah, for 1. Yeah, and for 2, I told you, man, about this when you man went to the drag out. You man have got to go to the Allianz. This is like the drag out on crack. Yeah, you lot are in big problems, mate. Yeah, big problems, mate. Yeah, you lost, bro. You lost. You know why you lost? Do you know why you lost? Yeah, because if answer me this, Daoud, yeah.
Yeah.
If you had been to the Allianz tonight and drew, would you be feeling the same way you feel now?
Arsenal this season, home and away, we play the same. We're confident home and away. We went
Answer the question.
We can go.
Answer the question. If you was in the Allianz, but the last time you went away home and lost, you know, and you should have lost. You didn't even have a shot on target.
How many goals did you man score? How many goals did you man score against Bayern Munich in the Champions League this year? 3 goals you scored against them.
I think we scored all in all. How many scored? Is it 3 or 4?
3. You lost 4-3 away from home against Bayern Munich.
Okay.
And you're telling me we can't score 3 goals at Allianz Arena? Come on, man. This Bayern Munich ain't the same Bayern Munich.
But you're doing football in maths now, because if that was the case, you would have won the Champions League loads of times by now. You had a World Cup winning team, you would have won the Champions League. So we're not doing maths here. I'm asking you, the last time you went away in the drag out, you didn't have a shot on target. Yeah.
What is
the drag out? Why that is?
What's the drag out?
Porto. That's their stadium, isn't it? So
the drag out.
So my thing is that I've said this. The reason what I've turned around to say about Arsenal Football Club is that Arsenal Football Club have been shit in Europe for my whole life. This is what they do. They will go to stadiums all around Europe and shit themselves. This is what they do. Yeah. So right now, all I want to know is, if you would have drew, at the Allianz today, would your mood be different?
No.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
I'm being serious.
You're maximum liar.
No, let me. Can I tell you why?
Of course. You want to hear all these excuses?
For example, the way we played against Porto at the Emirates, we were nervous. Even though we were at home, we were nervous. We're nervous at home. We're nervous at the Emirates Stadium. It doesn't matter if we've got 6,000 Arsenal fans. It doesn't matter if we've got 100,000 Arsenal fans at the Emirates Stadium. We are always nervous. Away from home, there's not that kind of, the fans won't be able to pressure the players to perform because we're away from home. We can go to Allianz Arena and we can shock the world. Because I believe
BS right there. That is maximum.
I'm being serious. There's no pressure on the players away from home.
How can you be nervous at home but not nervous away from home?
I've never
because
heard
the pressure from the fans.
Bro,
Do you know what the fans do? Do you know what the fans do? They tell the player, attack, go again. And then what you see Saliba, you see Gabriel, you see everyone just pushing forward and leaving the defense. That's what happens. When you're away from home, when you're in Allianz Arena, you can sit, you can be compact, you can actually hit teams with counter attack. Why do you come at us?
Do you know what though?
So you're blaming the Arsenal fans for your failure? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. Have we? I don't know. Have we spoken about the picking up of the ball yet?
Not properly yet, but we mentioned it. But before we do mention it, let me do this. Vic United says, "Did you see that pen for Bayern? Ref blew to start the game. Then Raya played to Gabriel and he picked up the ball. It has to be a pen right for a handball." Blaze says, "AFC were robbed. Yeah, Gabriel picked up the ball, you clown." And then Blaze says, "Also, anyone saw humble Saka pushing his staff?" I can't lie. I thought Neuer also fouled Saka, bro.
That wasn't.
I thought not. You know what it is?
That was not
on the replay. It looks nuts, but Saka was at full pace. I've seen less given against Man United as well. Yeah. At the same time, if you want to be consistent and stop changing opinions all the time. He was at full pace, bro. Neuer looked like he was doing a flipping stretching exercise when you have to do your hammies, bro. Where'd you make do there?
No, Cass, you're giving it way too much credit. Do you know what happened?
I think it's a foul too.
He went to stick his foot out, and Saka anticipated he was going to stick his foot out further. When he realized he wasn't, he then threw his flipping shit like he's like his fire into him. But realistically, you stand up. You got skin him.
You know
stand
what?
up.
Wait,
Did goal.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Hold on, 1 second, Cass.
Well, 1 second. Did Ian Wright say about an open goal? Was that about Saka?
No, that was in January.
Yeah. I will say this, Traps. I think you're being even a bit too nice. The truth of the matter is, Saka kicks Neuer and then he's getting vexed. Now the difference is, let me say this: if that was Vinicius Jr., that's a goal. Any half decent player, winger or striker, that's a goal. Why would you go down? You just need to go to the side. You got kicked in your leg, but you can keep moving and bang it in. Even if that was Jota.
That's why I know you don't play football.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I know you don't play football.
And then he's vexed. Bro, look. We all got eyes. Watch the replay properly. Yes, Neuer brings out his foot, but it's Saka's leg that goes to hit Neuer, not the other way around. Come on, guys.
Listen, Saka tried to buy the penalty. He tried to buy it. The problem with Saka is he tried to buy the penalty. That's what it was. He had two options: stay on your feet and you got an open goal, or go down for the penalty. Yeah, he tried to buy the penalty. Now, if Neuer sticks his foot out completely, yes, it is a penalty. But Neuer realized, plants his foot, and then Saka just throws his foot. Because if you actually look at what he's doing, he's already trying to I don't know, man. But to be honest with you, you managed to be mad at Saka, bro.
Reaper in the comments. You said, the rules are different in Europe, so behave yourself. All right, let me know the rules since you know the rules. Because last time I checked, Marcus Rashford got sent off for less and all that kind of stuff. I'm just saying that.
Cass, the rules for us are skewed, isn't it? This is why.
I know. This is why I'm consistent, bro. You either go and be consistent with your opinion on referees and decisions, or you just change your opinion every other fucking day. So which one do you want? And that's just my way of stuff. Guys, smash the like button. 550 of you in the house. I mean, you're not even on 100 likes. You're moving like Arsenal. You are bottling it for this stream. You're not liking this stream as much as it needs to be, so it gets pushed to where it needs to be pushed. Also, if you haven't, subscribe if you're new as well. We do shameless content plus obviously like more factual content. It's all mixed, but it's a great panel, man. But Dawood, any more excuses?
No, there's no excuses. It's just one of those situations where rival fans love it when we have a bit of a below par performance. It's because they've seen the highs, they've seen the performance of this Arsenal team, how we've absolutely demolished every team, how we look so comfortable in every single game. And then when we have won one game below par against a Bayern Munich team that won 6 Champions Leagues, that are streetwise against us, that know how to play these big occasions, against a team. When did you ever expect Arsenal to win the Champions League? Beginning of the season, if I asked you, man, where's Arsenal ranked to win the Champions League? All of you, man, would have said 9th, 10th.
No,
Yeah?
I had you guys as
I said Arsenal would win the Champions League last stream.
No.
Listen, you actually said Arsenal would win the Champions League last stream.
When I was talking about the Champions League at the beginning, I looked at the rest of the team. That I said we can win it. We're third most likely to win it. But you man all started laughing. You man said third favourites where? You got all these teams. You got Inter Milan who are out now. You're talking about so many teams. I think the Madrid can knock you guys out. Barcelona. So we were like ranked 8th, 9th to win it.
That's rubbish.
And then when we draw 2-2, it's not like we lost 4-0 and is a mountain to climb.
I don't rank. I don't rank. Yeah, who's winning the Champions League and who's not. I just said Arsenal won't win the Champions League, and that still is the case for me. If
we don't win the Champions, it's not a failure. It's not a failure. This season is a teaser for what's to come for the future. These players need to learn about the Champions League. Okay, some of these players have never played Champions League quarterfinal. I don't think that only if Jorginho can help them and play Champions League quarterfinal football.
Okay? But that's down to your manager. Then you should criticize your manager for not starting like a Zinchenko and Jesus. Is that not called being a bit naive? No,
you can't drop players that are mad in form.
Yeah, that's my fault.
The league is dusty, Freddie.
Who?
You can't drop players that are mad in form. No way, because Havertz has been cooking. Jorginho's been... Bro, one thing I want to say is, don't ever let Thomas Partey near my team ever again. When he came on, he had an app. He nearly finished me off. Every pass was going wayward. Yellow card straight away.
Yo, baby.
This guy is finito. His body's finished now, Partey. His body is finished. We cannot. There's a reason why Jorginho played 90 minutes the other game, last game against Brighton, and he played majority of the game today. I thought Partey would play today, but I tried to say something in training, bro. Partey's finished now. I don't want to see Partey nowhere near this team anymore. This guy, he hasn't got the legs anymore. He hasn't got that, that drive to actually play better for us. So yeah, for me, Jorginho, Rice from now on. And if we're struggling, play Declan Rice at holding 6 and play Havertz and Odegaard and Jesus back up top. Jesus has to start against Bayern Munich in the second leg. Has to start. And Martinelli, I'm gonna keep quiet Martinelli for a while. I need to see him.
Oh my god, I you might have to go back.
Can I go? Yeah. Because Arsenal have a lot to fucking say in it. You fucking bums. You fucking bums. Yeah, because you man have all this chat. How Goretzka's finished. Kimmich is done. All these players are washed. It's a facade. Champions League heritage. These men had no fans in the stadium.
None.
They had no fans.
None.
Yeah.
I wrote.
What opportunities did you man really proper carve out today? Because man are talking about how Bayern done nothing. I'm pretty sure that XG was higher than yours. With no fans in the stadium.
Oh, hi Dennis. I'm glad. Can we split them up? Can we put the home side? Oh, there we go. There's a bit.
Yeah. Because honestly, Kaz, what I'm sick to death of is these man chatting mad on some of these teams, bro. Chatting mad. Guess what? Now I see why you guys didn't attack Man City. Because when the things become expansive, the one-on-one defending is shambolic. Sane danced his way through your box from the halfway line. He fucked up Kiwior because that man had to get hooked at halftime, and he cut in. No one can make a strong enough tackle, and the best centre back in the world, Saliba, dangles the leg and gives away a crucial penalty. And Harry Kane has his annual say, or whenever he challenges, or whenever he travels to the Emirates Stadium, he does his Do you know what I'm saying? That one there. Do you know how much that was? God, it was. That one. It was that one. Yeah? It was that one. Yeah, you lot in the chat, get hot. Yeah, get hot. You lot in the chat, yeah, I know you're hot. Get fucking hot, yeah? Get hot. Yeah, get hot. Because you thought this was going to be a week today. A lot of you thought we told you a draw is not a good result. You lot told me a draw is not a good result. And it's not. And Gabriel, at the half of Kiwior, you gave them 2 goals. You gave them goals. This is why you man sat back at the Etihad, because you lot have little brother syndrome away from home. But today was at home.
I wrote.
What makes it worse? The rope. That's what makes it worse. These men are supposed to be washed. This is the worst Bayern Munich side we've seen in time. You look, it's supposed to be the day of reckoning for Arsenal, where it all changes. Listen, there's another like you lot were the better team slightly, but did you deserve to win the game? Absolutely not. Moving the game too slow. Here we are. Not good enough. Not good enough. Martinelli. When's the last game, Martin? When's the last time Martinelli had a good game?
I can't remember. Can't
remember. Neither can I. Fucking
Hey. But not what. Hey, listen. Don't use it as a preview.
Let me cook. I ain't done a rope. I'm not done a rope. I'm not done.
He's been waiting, man. He's been waiting for this.
Havertz. Listen, all this Havertz prop is cute. Like, it's cute. The Havertz prop is cute, but he was out of his depth today. He was out of his depth. Gabriel Jesus had to play today. He had to play. Trossard had to play. You guys had one attacker. Saka was the only one with intent. He was the only one showing intent today, even though he dived. It's not good enough. This is when I told you, man, about the Champions League thing, and that when Bayern, because this is their final hurrah. They're not winning the league. They're out the cup. This is all they got left. You man are lucky Leroy Sané came off, because he fists you man up today. He fists you man up today. He put you man in a fucking split. He put you man in a split. Off to the Allianz, and on my life, you better turn it around. On my life, you better come out of that game with a win. You better, because we will be having words. I'm done.
And on my life, people need to keep liking the video because we're not even on 200 likes. Not even on a thumbs up button, you know. Don't take that long. Hey,
man were on me today. They were on me today. Not you. Not you than you, man, but they were on me today. So.
No. Dawood was talking about his depth on Saturday. That's what he was talking about. Actually, you know what? He was talking. Look. Hey, we got receipts. Link is here every stream. Dawood, you were hyping up squad depth the other day, and he says, "What was Rice doing for the first goal? The bum."
Yeah. So didn't the squad depth go as a second goal? Jesus or Trossard to his equalizer. Come on, man. Let's have some respect for our squad. Let's have some respect for our bench.
It's not me.
Trossard has scored the most goals from as a substitute in the top 5 leagues.
Bro, do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means you should be flipping starting him, mate. Don't put it on the bench. You need to be starting him, mate. Because Martinelli ain't done jack shit for the longest. That guy's.
I don't know why.
Do you know what it is? You man. This is the problem. You man be putting up pictures of him at United, talking about the best winger you've seen at United have seen, and this, that, and the other. This is what you man do to yourself. So right now, this is what you expect. What you expect? You cannot be talking like Bayern are washed, and you've gone there. And when was the last time you man conceded a goal? By the way, when was the last time?
That's
conceded a goal.
All I hear about these man's defense.
When was the last time you man conceded a goal?
All I hear.
It's been a while.
Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, do I think you don't have enough quality to go and win at the Allianz? But today was a reminder.
100%.
This is. I'm just looking at it from a bigger picture perspective, innit? You man are not beating Real Madrid or Man City with performances like that.
Bro, we played Man City twice. We've faced Man City 3 times this season. 3 times. Haven't lost a single game. Real Madrid defensively is not the same Real Madrid.
This is the Champions League.
All I'm going to say is,
this performance today shows me, even if you win at the Allianz, it's the end of the road. And it's the end of the road, bro.
It truly is boys to men.
It's boys to men, bro. It's boys to men. It's the end of the road, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah.
You man are beating Madrid if that's how you're gonna turn up. Like, why am I telling me I'm overreacting and I'm better than that? Because I try to tell you, man. I try to. I'm not necessarily though. Not necessarily you two that are in here now, innit? This isn't directed at you, man, directly. But I tried to tell, man, innit? I tried to tell, man. And now that you lot are seeing that, the Champions League's a bit harder than I thought, fam. Man, try to tell you about Porter when the drag out. You didn't want to hear it, bro. You got over the line. Fair enough.
I didn't want to hear it. One on penalties and think Bayern are pushovers.
And the worst thing is, Arsenal have enough quality. Arsenal are better than Bayern Munich, bro. We saw today they're better than Bayern Munich. But in the Champions League, when you're away from home, these men didn't need to be better than you. They didn't need to be.
What's it called?
What Madrid gonna do? What are Madrid and City gonna do? If this is what you man are doing.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would like because I will see man like Dawood doing what he does on TikTok and all that extra stuff that he'd be doing for another sort of round. But I would like to see them go on unbeat, Bayern Munich, because you know what, nothing will give me greater pleasure than watching the roof close at the Bernabeu with these man about to kick off, blood, because that's when you will see the realness of the rules. But you know what they'll do? Do you know what they'll do? If they don't lose a game between now and then, they will start talking about bigger fish to fry. Because this is what these men do. These men just not admit that, you know what? This was a big ask. This is a big ask. Yeah, we haven't done well here. Yeah, we have shown we've shown chinks in the armor here, because like Mon said, Bayern Munich weren't better than them, but they just, at the end of the day, experience showed they knew how to go away. Because look at City last season. I said City went away and got draws. That's what they did. They went away, got draws, brought everyone back to Etihad and beat them. That's what they did. That's how they won. That's how they won the Champions League. And at the end of the day, like you said, Arsenal might play the same away from home and the same, but bro, they're not going to play for a draw. So someone's and you can't draw. There's no it goes. Someone has to win here. So I'm not going to lie to you, especially with the game you got at the Emirates this weekend, man like Ollie Watkins and them man, good evening and them man, It's gonna be a long week for you, man.
Yeah, let me run this quick because Dennis ain't in great game. I want to know what he has to say. Martinelli, last good game was against a loser Paul. Remember where you bottle going 8 points clear and got slapped. Calm down, little man.
When that in January? We're in April. Hey PD. We're in April. We're in April. It's April. You're telling me his last good game was January. What are we doing here?
Yeah. What was you gonna say, Deji, quick before Dennis?
Well, I mean, I've listened to everyone talking, right? I watched the game, but if I didn't watch the game, I would have thought Arsenal lost 4 or 5-1, the way people are talking. I'm not saying it was a good game, but we got a draw 2-2, and Bayern are a good team. I know a lot of Arsenal fans maybe on Twitter saying we were going to slap them, others saying Bayern might slap us. It's a good game between two good sides, and Bayern played really well on the counter-attack. That's one of the best counter-attacking performances I've seen a team do at the Emirates in my life. Genuinely, such a good game from Bayern. We came back and we got a draw 2-2. It's not a good result in my eyes. I think we needed to win because we now go to the Allianz in a one-off game, which is going to be a tough game for us. But that's going to be a different game as well. I think Bayern played really smart on the counter-attack today. What do they do at the Allianz? Do we go to the Allianz and do we try and stink it up like we did at the Etihad and nick something on the counter? Or do we go toe-to-toe with them? I'm not too sure. But the point is, right, it's a draw. It keeps it open going into the next game. I would prefer the win. But look, it's one of those things. We take it. I think a lot of people complain about the penalty at the end as well. Look, the ref didn't give it. I'm not going to sit and complain about a penalty, whether it's a dive, not a dive, whatever. I think there's 95 minutes before that we can actually analyze Arsenal's performances. And also another thing, right, about the people saying about certain players got exposed defensively and stuff like that. Look, this is a quality team. Kane, Sane, Gnabry, Musiala, these are good players that can run you down. Like Liverpool on the weekend against Man United conceded 2 goals and drew 2-2 to much worse attackers than Arsenal tonight. So I don't know why people expect Arsenal to get a clean sheet every game. And if we concede, apparently we're bad defensively now. It was 2 poor goals to concede. Make no mistake about it. I think there was a lot of bozo moments from Gabriel, Raya, Kivior, and even then Rice not following the man and instead letting him ghost behind him. But look, it's 2 goals conceded at a stadium that we haven't conceded in the Champions League so far this season. That's been rock solid in the Premier League for the most part this season. Every team's going to make mistakes. It came at the wrong moment, fine. But it's one of those things. We came back and we still got a draw against a very good Bayern team, and it sets up for the game after.
It doesn't set you up. You're out.
That's concerning.
Do you know what's mad?
I let Deji run as well.
No, I was going to say that's concerning because we know what you did last summer, innit? When it mattered, you let the side down, and when it mattered today, you don't let the side down. Let's not get. Look, Dennis, you're coming there. And you're trying to do this little Jerry Maguire thing where you're trying to pretend that you acknowledge the result, but look, the result was poor. Bayern Munich has been garbage this season. Let's be real. They've been absolute rubbish. Don't come here and start pretending that you were expected to slap this team up. You're expected to get to the final.
If I glance at the Man City, say we were going to slap them up. People on Twitter can talk what they want, bro.
I hear what you're saying. But the Premier League is the strongest league in the world, and you're top. You should be repping for the Prem. You did not rep the Prem today. That was disappointing. That is the second best team in the Bundesliga, and you, man, didn't show up. For me, that is rubbish. Disappointment. You've let us down. You've let the country down, to be honest. And that's why Saka did his little Oscar-winning performance at the end, because he knew what he'd done. He knew he flopped, and he knew he looked like a waste man, because we all found out that he kicked the goalkeeper. That's what happened, my bro.
It's crazy.
But more
it's crazy.
importantly, I was watching a little bit of the Man City Real Madrid game.
And you saw you're gonna say Foden.
What a final. There is no way in hell that Arsenal can step on the pitch with any of those two teams.
We've literally got 4 points against Man City this season. So I don't get the narrative. 4 points.
Can I be real? You know what's so funny? For me, Eric Dyer couldn't get in the Spurs team. And I would go as far as to say that the reason why you scored the first goal was because of Eric Dyer. When you've got Eric Dyer on the pitch, there is no excuse for sitting back. There is no excuse for not slapping these guys up, because this brother is fully dusty. That's why we let him go. And to see Bayern Munich source the way they did on you tonight, there is nothing you can do. Dennis, I agree with you, bro. I fully agree. I think now what we're doing, and I'm doing it with you, is we're watching the next game for entertainment purposes only. We can't expect anything from your team anymore. And you guys just got to focus on the league team, because that performance today was an embarrassment for you guys as Arsenal fans, because that's the weakest Bayern Munich team we've seen in years. But it's a damning indictment on the Prem, because the Prem is head and shoulders above the rest of Europe. And you, man, just brought the standards of our league down today, and I'm disappointed.
No, I think you're being a bit harsh, because look, I agree with you. Going into the game, I wanted to win. I did think we needed to win the game. I don't think the draw is a good result for Arsenal. But to say that it was a terrible performance and everything, I don't think that's true whatsoever. It's a good team, Bayern. Like, Liverpool drew 2-2 to a miles worse Man United. Their worst team in years. We draw to a Bayern team. I don't get this narrative, the worst team in years, whatever. It's still a very solid football team. The Bundesliga might say one thing, that's fine. I don't look at that. Same with Porto. They played really well in the Champions League this season. Inter Milan made the final. They're hardly a fantastic football team. They gave Man City arguably the hardest run for their money in the competition last year, because they wiped the floor of Bayern and Real Madrid. So this argument that Arsenal they're not meant to be in this competition, etc. They played so badly. UEFA Champions League heritage. I get it, 100%. I get it. We haven't got the pedigree of Bayern Munich, Real Madrid in this competition. That's why I said, in my opinion, that we shouldn't count out teams like Bayern, like Real Madrid, etc. It's always going to be a tough game. But to say and go, if we get through, I think you're being a little bit harsh, man. I think, look, it was a great result from us. It definitely was a great performance. But we got something from the game. We got something from the game, and we're still in it, and we're live going into next weekend at the Allianz.
Yeah, but I don't understand how you could look at it like this. You're saying we got something from the game. You was at home. Bayern Munich had no fans there. This is not. What positives do you take from this? Like I said,
losing the game, brother.
Because if you draw 0-0, yeah, at least it shows you this year defensively astute still, yeah. Yeah, and you can take that into the Allianz and say, you know what, we haven't conceded no goals against these lot. Let's do this, innit? Let's give it a go. But realistically, you've conceded 2, yeah. You've gone 1-0 up, yeah. You've gone 2-1 down. It's sort of gone 2-2. You've got a draw. Obviously, there's been some dubious moments, penalties, whatever. But forget all of that, yeah. So at the end of the day, right, what positives do you take out of this?
Well,
what do you take out of this?
The only positive for Arsenal is that there's no away goals rule anymore.
Yeah, that's a big thing. If those away goals, we'd be cooked right now. I can't even lie. But look, you can say something about Real Madrid. Look, Real Madrid were 3-2 down. They made it 3-3. Is that a good point for them? Is it a good draw for them? A bad draw for them? The truth is, we don't know. That's the truth. We don't know.
It's a bad draw for Real Madrid. They don't do all that.
I agree. Just like it's a bad draw for Arsenal, it now makes Bayern favourites. I 100% agree with that. And I'm not saying it happy. Don't get me wrong. It might look like I'm happy or anything. I'm not. I think we needed to win this game. I was saying we need to win this game. Definitely to be favourites going into the next game, because now it's a one-off game at the Allianz, which makes, of course, Bayern favourites for it. But I'm not going to sit here and overreact and say, oh, it was terrible. It's all over. Arsenal showed that we're just a flash in the pan. We're not right for this Champions League competition. Because I don't think we played terribly at all. And look, those first 10, 15 minutes, we were ripping them to shreds. We got exposed at the back. Fine, 100% agree with you. A lot of people need to be accounted for and learn their lessons. But we've got another game to play. And in what was, let's be honest, we got exposed a little bit at the back, really hit bad on the counter attack, but still it's a 2-2. We now have life going into the next game. We have something. It's a fresh game now at the Allianz. It's better than a loss, because a loss that's pretty much game over at that point.
I can't lie. If that don't feel like a loss to you, I don't know what your mentality is at in it. But boy, Andre Dreyer says, "Where's a gal? He needs to explain to me about Bayern's aura. Crazy. He's not even here, to be fair, man. He ran away. What can I say? Last minute settings, man. I can't lie. Arsenal, man. Brands, like, there's a certain star boy in it.
Certain star boy still.
Certain star boy that's turning up at Bernabeu's. One can't even turn up at home too tough. You know what I'm saying?
Certain star boy still. I can't lie. I put too much disrespect on his name. I thought KDB had to play. Apparently he was sick. I don't buy it. But Phil Foden stepped in, put one top corner, showed them how it's done really and truly. He could have. I think he was the best player on the pitch today.
Easily.
I mean, 3-3 for us. I'm looking at it at first.
Yeah, you're through, man. You're through, man. Whatever, man.
You think we're through?
You're through, man. You're
You're basically brushing. You can't just brush our thing, because what we do to Real Madrid, we've got UCL heritage, you know.
You're saying you little bro them.
We little bro them. We are the bigger bros now. We're the bigger bros.
I don't know about that.
Hey, someone, why are you all quiet? Why are you all quiet for? Why are you all quiet?
Because you know what is, you see this.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, like, I'll be real, but like City have the advantage big time in it. Like,
oh yeah, of course. They slapped them 4-0 last year, man. 4-0 in the second leg.
I don't think it's gonna be the same 4-0 slapping, but
like, genuinely it could be. Like, if Man City catch life at the Etihad and start going, they'll dispatch.
It depends on Walker. It depends on Walker, because you see how Akanji got bun up. Yeah, you see the way Akanji.
He should have got sent off. He should have got sent off, bro.
You see the way he got put in a split. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is that you better hope Walker's back for that second leg.
He's not.
Who's stopping Vinny? Who's stopping him?
Brother, I think you know what as well, but who's stopping Man City scoring wonder goals? Bro, Vardy scored with his right foot, G. Drop them bins.
Yeah, he's never doing that again.
All the goals were serious.
Them man are crazy.
Yeah, every goal was cold still. I'll be real. You see, like, I'm not gonna lie. I need to.
I can't lie. Haaland shit it up, bro.
Why both games on at the same time? That's actually a joke from UEFA. They put both games on at the same time. Honestly,
yeah, that was odd. Usually it's one on a Tuesday, one on a Wednesday. No,
they wanted to do. They done the Spanish thing instead for the games tomorrow.
Vardy was a monster, bro. I ain't gonna cap, fam. Like, you know what? Rodrigo had to keep coming over, and I get it, but Haaland, yeah,
Are we?
Right, boy.
Man, it's not fair. I don't want to hear.
Foden, please.
Wait, yeah, it's all Foden.
Like, man, you see,
he's world class. Call it. He's
Foden is legit.
He has scored that goal like 5 times this season. That same goal, he's done it like 5 times. How about this? He literally did that against Man United.
Brentford, Man United.
Same goal, same shit.
Somebody else as well.
Bro, this guy, he's broken. He's fake. He's just too, like, I'm not gonna lie. Fam.
Well, don't you think what Foden's doing right now is
world class. He's world class.
Is what Rashford did last season for Man United from January till the Community Shield final.
Bruv, get the fuck out of here with this nonsense, bro. Because you know what it is? These men will sit on fucking line trying to compare Saka and these man.
Can I finish? Saka, guys, you remember Rashford last season from January till about 3 months period where he was scoring every game. He was scoring top bins.
I'll be real, Dawood, it was almost the whole season Rashford was banging, bro. It was almost
not the beginning of the season.
It was after the World Cup. It was after the World Cup.
After the World Cup,
he was doing all right. He did okay, but no.
Before the World Cup, he wasn't.
What has been doing all season, bro?
He chopped it through. He chopped it through Partey's legs and binsed it from like 25 yards. Rashford was banging goals before the World Cup.
No, that was after the World Cup, bro. That goes after the World Cup.
I would just like to say,
the Emirates Stadium.
It's after.
That was a match.
Look, Foden is special. Pep told us a few years
I
ago.
mean, why don't say the
Yeah.
words? Say he's fucking
He's-
world class. He's
he's
world
clear.
class.
Yeah,
He's
man.
world class. How is he not
Why
world
is he
class?
not? Why is he
He's
not world
legitimate.
class?
He's
No
young.
chance,
He's
man.
He's
No
legitimate.
chance.
He's legitimate.
He's what you mean? He's won the Champions League. He's prolific. He's
said
banging in
he's got
bare
world
He
class.
won the Champions League last year. How many games did he start last season in
Yeah, but
Champions
he's
League?
been doing it for a minute, bro. He's been doing
How many
something
games did he start
for
last
a
season in
minute.
Champions League?
Bro, he can
Okay,
play.
let me ask, Daoud, who's better in your
Foden's
opinion,
better than
in the
Bellingham.
same
How about
position than
Tell me,
Foden right
tell
now?
me
world
he's not better than Bellingham. One sec, Deji. Tell me right
Bellingham,
now,
yes.
Daoud. He's better than
Yeah.
Bellingham. And people call
Yeah.
Bellingham world class. Allow it.
Who calls Bellingham world class? Bellingham's not world class.
Look at him, man. He's overrated. I've been telling him time, bro. Bellingham is being overrated for a minute. He's overrated, fam. He's a good player. Just let him land.
Bellingham's world class, bro.
Nah,
No,
they're
he's
both
not.
world class. They're both
Relax,
world class.
Deji.
No,
Relax,
he's not.
Deji. He's not world class. He's not world class.
It's
Bellingham is a Galactico. Let's be real. He's a
Oh, no,
Galactico.
he's not. Alright, 'cause he's got
been
his average on
sourced
his world class.
in La
right?
Liga, man.
Is
Let's
Saka
respect
world
the
class?
brother.
Is Saka world class?
Brink of it. Give him
Saka's
another
not
season
world
of
class,
champs. Give him another
I
champ.
think Saliba and Rice are the only two world-class players Arsenal got right now. I think Odegaard's almost there, and I think Saka's
I think Saliba
almost there.
is.
But they need to win
I'm
big
not sure about
trophies.
Rice.
Bro, to be you guys are telling me that Phil Foden is on the same level as someone like Kylian Mbappe. Bro, being world class.
Bro, he's been
No,
on
but
that.
he's in the league. But no,
Wait, Brand. Wait, as good as Mbappe? Fuck off. Hey,
Wait,
no,
bro, Mbappe is like this is like
Yeah, but he's elite. Mbappe's elite.
I stopped.
Mbappe's in his own lane. He's in his own lane.
I stopped.
Foden is
Calm
world
down.
class.
Calm down.
I was gonna say, Brands. I was gonna say that one there. That's
If
not
Deji,
he's got Mbappe.
I can't lie, yeah. If Deji is trying to throw around that Son's world class, then everyone at Man City is world class. Then, if that's the case, because he ain't got
Son's
nothing
a
to
good
chat.
player, man. Son's a good player, bro. Like he's lethal.
Cass.
He thinks Romero is world class. I'm not trying to hear it. Deji's bars on the finish.
That statement there was a boogie banter.
Hold on.
I'm not
Son
gonna
is
lie.
no longer a world class player, but he's a world class finisher, innit? I think he was Son was world class for a moment. We can't deny that.
Yeah,
But he's
bro.
a world class finisher.
Yeah.
You can't
let me-
deny that.
That man had a purple patch like Rashford, bro. I don't care what no one says. Man.
Yeah, I that's Son in a nutshell. Purple Patch Warriors been doing it for years, bro. Did I miss something? Did we lose for the end? Is there away goals? F it though. Hopefully Liverpool, United, and Spurs rep the Prem bet in the Champions League games tomorrow night.
Yeah, trust me. That's all it is. That's all it's been for Chelsea fans, for Man United fans, for Spurs fans. It's gonna be like you guys. It's gonna be like that for you, man, for a while now. Just watching us, watching Liverpool, watching Arsenal, watching City in the Champions League for the next couple
Are
of
you
years.
mad? We're going to be in the Champions League next season. Relax yourself, my brother.
We'll see. If you don't bother,
This is Daoud, you're talking like you've been about. This is your first season back. Come on, bro.
But we're
Exactly.
here. The thing is,
Deji, we said that they're here for a good time, not a long time.
You know what I'm saying? Man just
We're here to
arrived.
stay, we're here
It's
to
like
stay, bro.
it's been about.
No. All jokes aside, Arsenal are definitely here to stay in the champs. We're not going to do that. Arsenal are definitely playing
Yeah, they're much
champs.
better
Yeah,
team.
but I'm not saying that. They're not here to
Football
stay.
is
But
like-
the way he's talking,
Football is football. Like you should be able to talk about whatever team you want to talk about, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here. Like I know some people say, "Oh, what Tottenham fans talking about the Champions League or United fans?" Like, bro, it's football. You can talk about whatever. Just like, I'll talk about
But
the
you know,
local
the
teams,
best
I'll
thing-
talk about
yeah,
any
but the
other
reality-
teams. But when Arsenal out the Champions League, I'll talk about the Champions League teams, bro. It's football. Anyone can talk about anyone, man.
The reality of it is, yeah, is if you're not talking to 15-year-olds, yeah, if you Man United have won the Champions League a few times, yeah, and Spurs have been to the final the same amount of times as Arsenal. So realistically, what chap do Arsenal really have to, or evidence they have to support any of these arguments? Like, it's UCL football at the end of the day. It's UCL football at the end of the day, and unfortunately, this is what happens, yeah. Until you win that trophy, this is what happens. Man from Nottingham Forest will get at you, yeah, because they've done the thing and you haven't. It's as simple as that.
that's legit.
Yeah, man. Well, don't know what else to really say beyond that, man. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but the thing is, Bayern Munich, they've lost Gnabry, they've lost Alphonso Davies, Sané. I don't know. The reason why I took him off because I don't think he's fully fit yet. He's had injury problems, Sané. So I don't think he'll play 90 minutes in the second leg as well.
Even if he's like 70% fit, you got to understand the situation. Understand this guy's cooking. Like you got.
No, but they were kind of losing the control, man. Bayern Munich during the end of the campaign. I mean, during the end of the game. Sorry. And
I don't think so. Like I just because you know what, right? I think that second half we had no chance until Trossard scored. Like we did nothing until Trossard scored, really.
Yeah.
And then after Trossard scored, I thought we'd get a winner because the fans got onto us everything. But then Bayern Munich did really well because they went back to controlling the game again. And they basically just shut up shop, passed it round, basically just killed the game again. I think we should have sensed blood and gone for that winner. Because before then, we weren't really doing much, to be honest. Like,
and if you look at it,
I respect you, you know.
and if
Can I
you
just
look at it,
publicly apologize for coming at you? I thought you were from Daoud's camp. Do you get me? But I can see that actually you've got quite a balanced view. Your team did nothing after to the Trossard goal is exactly the right sentiment. I don't know what swimming goggles Daoud wears during these matches. This brother is wearing swimming goggles because I don't know what this brother is seeing, but you're 100% right, and I just want to just to applaud you because Daoud just chatting some rubbish this evening.
no. What I was gonna say is that we were lucky to be 2-2 when Kingsley Coman missed that sitter when Musiala squared it to him and hit the post, and he missed that sitter. Yeah, we got lucky there. When I think it was the last 20 minutes, they should have made it 3-2. But for me, we ended the game more stronger than Bayern Munich. For me, we were trying to win the game compared to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were happy with the draw.
We ended well, but the middle was a bit iffy.
Yeah. But that's what
I expected you to control that middle of the field a lot better, personally.
Yeah, because Goretzka and
Ødegaard was just shitting up the place, man. He was trying too hard, bro. Honestly, he was shit, bro. Like, I don't know what anyone's trying to tell.
Defensive work, the amount of time he intercepted
that's not what I'm trying to look for from Ødegaard. I'm trying to see what he can do going forward, and he just, bro.
No, but if Martinelli is stinking up the place, Havertz wasn't playing well. Jorginho, for me, you can't play that kind of style of football. You attack, we attack. Is when he played expansive football.
I thought Ødegaard had a period for about 25 minutes in the game, 30 minutes maybe, if I'm being generous. Other than that, he was stinky.
Really
he was
breaking up the defense.
Defensively, that's great, but I want to see what you're doing going forward, mate.
Of course, but it's also you got to appreciate it was a game of not many, like there weren't many chances in the game, to be completely honest.
No, but it's not the Ødegaard I see. Ødegaard's usually quite composed and he doesn't try to do too much, and that's what you need in your creative players, to have just be composed. Today, for me, he wasn't composed enough.
I think Martinelli when you look at Ødegaard's point.
No, Martinelli was stinky. No, it was stinky. Jesus saved you, man, and that's as simple as that in it. There's not much more to it. Do you get what I mean? Like, no, Martinelli was the worst one on the pitch for your team anyway.
I think that's down to Arsenal as well. We don't go left enough. We always attack down the right. I don't get it. Like, Saka gets double teams, switch it over. We're always just attacking down Saka's side. I really don't get it. It's like we don't trust the left-hand side at all.
Dennis, can I ask you a question though, as an Arsenal fan? For me, I'm watching the game and I'm seeing the numbers that Trossard does, when he comes up. Why ain't this brother starting? Havertz had a stinker today. Why does this guy start ahead of Trossard? I just don't get it. Someone explain to me what I'm seeing.
Havertz is Arsenal's best striker, that's why.
I scream for Trossard to start, but from the games, I watch quite a lot of Arsenal games, and when Trossard does start, it's often not the same impact.
Yeah, I was about to say he's much better off the bench. I don't know what it is. He's much better off the bench. And Havertz has to start, bro. Like, given his performances in recent games, you can't drop him for this game. Like, I know in hindsight it looks like Jesus should have started, but if he gets dropped, you're sitting there thinking, why? Like, he just had his confidence built up after horrible starts of the season. Finally, he's hit form. Finally, we look like we're getting £65 million worth out of him after about 6, 7, 8 months. And then you drop him for the biggest game of the season so far. It would have been the wrong type of move from Arteta. So I don't blame him for that. The team selection-wise, I have no complaints. I personally would have gone for Tomiyasu instead of Kivior, but I appreciate why I went for Kivior because Tomiyasu is freshly back from an injury. I just think, to be honest, right, the players on the pitch didn't perform up to their absolute best. That's why I'm okay we got a draw from it, because we easily could have lost this game given our performance. We got something from it, so we're still alive in the competition. I understand. It's like one of those things where you've had a bad day in the office, but you still bust case like you got a point from it. Like, it could have been much worse.
It could have been. Wait, sorry, Traps is there still. Kevin B says Foden benefits from playing with Haaland, KDB, and Grealish. Defenses don't focus him the same way they do with Saka or other City stars. Well, that's down to Arteta, then, isn't it?
Why is it down to Arteta?
Because he needs to work out why Saka's always getting doubled up on. Like, if that's the case, then he needs to figure out where.
Bro, Foden gets doubled up on, bro, but he has license to obviously roam into the central areas. Listen, at the end of the day, the best wingers in the world are always going to get doubled up on. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put a player in that bracket, like the world class type of bracket, then get used to them being double teamed, and maybe if you can't handle that, then he's not as good as you man thought. If that's the excuse you're going to use.
Phil Foden's got crazy numbers this season. I agree with that. He's had a fantastic. He's probably leading with PFA Player of the Year. this season. Okay,
Yeah, I
if
would
Man
say
City,
so.
if Man City win the Premier League.
What
But-
about Rodri?
No, Foden's been more influential in my opinion.
What I'm gonna say is,
the team
if-
Man City a different side.
Yeah, without Foden, City are getting no goals, bro. But like that, not like that. Anyways, they're getting goals, but not like that.
no, but you can say without Rodri, they're not winning games at
He's
all. They're not winning
he's
games.
no. Rodri's Rodri in it, yeah. But Foden, for City who lack goals this year, which is kind of not really known for them because they usually batter teams and score many. Foden's been a massive crucial piece to that, has he not?
He has been, but Foden's the type of player where he can get rested against, Crystal Palace where they don't need him, where Rodri he cannot get rested at all. There's literally no one to replace him. He has to play every single game now. He has to play for the next 7 Premier League games. He has to play every Champions League game. Phil Foden now can get rested in the weekend and can play against Real Madrid.
Yeah, they got Luton because they got Luton Town. To be fair, that's a pet problem. Then they should have recruited someone that's good enough for that DM.
They tried. They bought Nunes. They bought Calvin Phillips.
Nunes was
It was never Nunes. It was never Nunes.
I don't understand what the point is. What's the point here? Rodri ain't lost for over a year. Play him till he dies.
Doesn't mean
is it like the most valuable player or is it the best player? Because for me, Rodri's their most valuable player. If you lose
100%.
it's far more detrimental than losing Foden. But who's been your best player? Then you could probably say Foden. So it's the argument between it.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, obviously, I've been to a couple of games, and I would honestly say that Rodri is their best player. He is their best player.
Yeah, he's their best player. But this season, Foden's been clear, like as in terms of
Foden's having a good season, but I'm telling you now,
having a great season.
You have to remember, Foden's been there when Rodri's not been there, and they've lost.
Yeah, so, you could be. Rodri
is their most important player. He's their most influential player, and he's their best player. Everything starts through him.
He's definitely not been player of the season.
The DM,
but he's a DM. He's never going to get that. But everything goes through him. And another thing, he's clutch as well. In moments when they need goals, he'll show up.
I think Rodri's been the best. I can't lie.
Rodri's their best player, man. I'm telling you that.
He's the best player in the league. He's actually the best player in the league.
I just think it's just easy. It's just these are just normal things for Rodri. Man today showed how bad. Dennis, hold that one slightly. Man today showed how bad we need a finisher like Mbappe. We don't bury our chances. Bellingham, an example, had chance to bury this game. He nearly took it down and he tried to take an extra touch. Stupid. But it's the way you can see the goals. Like that Lunin brother is trash.
Horrendous.
Get the tone, bro. He might be just as bad
and
as
Kepa, that's your choices right now. You're
Kepa, fam. Yeah, that's a madness as well. Guys, smash the like button as well. We're not even on 300 likes, and there's like 800 people in here. So please smash the likes. Also check out these guys as well. You can see it in their names. White Football Big Six Mans or It's Dawood as well. You can find them on TikTok. But yeah, I don't know what else you man want to say in it, but next week's looking juicy. Not gonna lie.
The only thing I'm pissed off about is how they put Man City, Real Madrid, also Bayern Munich on the same day. Like tomorrow's games is Barcelona against is it Atletico Madrid?
Oh, dead food.
Man. Yeah, no, it's Barcelona, PSG. No, is it Barcelona, PSG, and then Atletico?
Dortmund. That's a great game, though, man.
Well, I think Madrid, Dortmund. You can put Man City, Real Madrid on that, and they can put Dortmund, Barcelona, wherever it is.
They put teams on the same sides. They put them on the same day. But for me, or just put 5:45 and 8 o'clock. Like, I don't mind that either. Or you flip it. You do like they did in the last 16. You do 2 games this week, 2 games next week, and then they just alternate whatever games.
Yeah, but then it can go along the lines of saying like, who are we? What about the Spanish lot? They might have said the same thing. Why is Barcelona and Real Madrid on the same day?
That's what I'm saying. It's not really, listen, at the end of the day, look, the way they see it is this. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're gonna watch Arsenal. Yeah. The only for the neutral. Either way, the neutral fans are gonna watch whatever they want to watch. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was alternating between the two. I was like, this is dead. Let me stick over to this. And I'm not bothered about it, but realistically, look, it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah. I'm still confident. That's what it is. I'm not panicking over these performances. We've had, I've jumped on these live streams before. I've jumped on these live streams before when we've dropped points, like when we dropped points against West Ham and Fulham, and then you guys have come out and say Arsenal finished, the title's over, everything. I started panicking. I don't panic.
I wish I could show you, like, it was on
Dawood,
FaceTime.
you like you're sweating right now, like you know what I mean? What's going on,
bro? I've been live streaming for fucking like 4 hours.
Don't like you ain't stressed, big man. I know you are stressed. He was the back of the Arsenal top and just go bed. I know.
You should have seen Troops. I was on FaceTime with Troops early. He was stressing in his box. He was stressing. The guy was absolutely, his eyes were pinging, no blinks, no joke.
No, we ain't used to this situation, man. This is big boy waters now. Champions League and Premier League. It's never happened in my lifetime, so it's uncharted territory for me.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Never
Bro,
in your lifetime.
I've never in my lifetime been at a moment where Arsenal are fighting for the Premier League and Champions League. Bro, it's uncharted territory. Like
In the
for
same
me,
season.
Wait, what?
Kaz, you bring on people younger than me.
Brother, how old are you?
I'm 21.
What?
Yeah, but if you actually think about it,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
has Arsenal really challenged for the Premier League and the Champions League at the same time?
Oh,
Like-
come on, man. Let's respect Arsenal.
Right,
Come on,
right.
don't do
I
that.
can't lie.
Don't
Dennis,
do
I thought you that my age, man.
Nah, bro, I'm 21, man.
All right, there you go, Brands. That's your junior right there.
Oh, no, you speak very well, to be
That's
fair.
not my no. I'm his junior.
Speak very well.
Same thing, man. In a bit, anyways, man. We're gonna be
I
back
don't know why
tomorrow.
I don't know why I'm saying that. Like I'm not 19, but go on anyway, guys. Go.
What month?
What?
You're 19.
Hey, it's been another episode of Never Foul. Take care, people.